Jungkook, how can you do that? Do you even know how unprotected file was for us? The young man started loudly pointing at a woman in anger. The poor woman had stood there shaking with fear, seeing no river how bad tempered her boss was. Still she had lost the important file that the CEO had given her to keep safe. Woman, I'm sorry, boss, she said in a trembling voice, breaking down. She couldn't meet the sheer anger eyes. Jungkook, sorry, you still have the courage to say the word sorry after that, you after what you did. And the young CEO voice was sharp and cold. His voice was filled with anger, and for a moment it looked like he might even hit her. And the rest of the family sat quietly, trying to ignore what was happening. This was not something new. Jungkook anger up to us were something they had sadly gotten used to. Change. Jungkook brother, Jungkook, stop. It's already. Look, you are making the poor girl crying. Chen San rubbing his forehead in stress, but instead of calming down. Jungkook, you stay out of this, Cheng, and who are calling poor. His voice was cut like ice as he started at the girl who was now crying with fear. Mrs. Jian, I'll try hard. Stop it, find that file. She spoke in broken voice, her head still down. Someone softly, Jungkook, you better. Then Jungkook, can you please tie my shoelaces? A soft street was echoed from the stairs as someone came down to the living room. Everyone turned to the sound. The cold, your angry face suddenly changed. His eyes softened the moment they saw the owner of the voice. He swallowed his anger and walked forward with a gentle smile. Jungkook came here. His voice was suddenly calm and sweet, and it was clear that he was only talking into one person. He slapped Taehang. Taehang smiled brightly and came to the sofa, sitting down like a little prince. Jungkook bent down on his knees and started trying Taehang's shoulders with gentle hands. Mrs. Jian, Taehang, where are you going, baby? She came over, brushing his hair softly with love. To her mom, I have to go teach in dance. He smiled sweetly at her, Mrs. Young, but today is the weekend, right? Yes, but my student really wants to learn dance on weekends, so I said yes to them. And don't worry, Jungkook will come to pick me up after class, right, Jungkook? He bent down slightly to look at Jungkook's face with puppy eyes. Jungkook looked up at the hung face and smiled softly. He had completely forgotten what happened earlier, and the girl still stood in the same place, her eyes looking down, her hands shaking, tears still falling softly. Then noticed her and looked at her carefully. Then what happened? Who is he? He turned his gaze to Jungkook and waited for an answer. Jungkook looked at the girl again, seeing her face reminded him of the lost file, and the anger returned in his eyes. He clenched his fist tightly but didn't say a word. Then Jungkook, he titled his head confused and stepped closer. Chain. Actually, Jungkook was shouting at the poor girl. She lost an important file. Taehyung sighed deeply and walked towards his husband. He gently took Jungkook's hand and slowly covered his chin, his first his own soft hand. Taehyung, no need to be angry. Look, you made the girl cry. Maybe it's not even her fault. His voice was calm and loving just from that gentle tone. Jungkook heart. First, slowly relax. He turned his fingers with Taehyung and looked down in silence. Jungkook, maybe you are right. He sighed and turned to girl. Jungkook, you can go. The girl immediately looked up, her button in surprise. She bowed many times quietly. Don't forget to look for the fire. Yes, sir, I will. She bowed again and quickly walked out of the big mansion-like house. Jungkook, let's go. He smiled sweetly and took Jungkook's hand. Jungkook, let's go. He smiled too and gave Taehyung a soft kick on his cheeks. The family watched them leave and everyone smiled in relief. Mrs. Jan, only Taehyung can make our Jungkook soft. She smiled warmly. Mrs. Young, you are right, honey. Taehyung has changed Jungkook a lot. I'm really happy for both of them. He looked at his wife with love in his eyes. Jungkook was so out of control. I really thought someone would be killing today, but then he looked at Taehyung and boom, he turned soft like cotton. Hey, I was still a little soft, Mrs. Young, laughing. Oh, Chang. She laughed and patted Chang's hand with gentle smile. After the couple went out of the house, Chang signed him directly and placed his hand in his chest. Chang suddenly thought today there would be in our house. Mrs. Jan chuckled as she gently patted Chang's hand. Mrs. Jan, as long as the hungry Jungkook can't think of anything like that. Mr. Jan nodded with a warm smile. Mr. Jan, you are right. That boy has changed our Jungkook completely. On the other side, Young sat in a car beside Jungkook, his eyes shining with excitement. Jungkook, let's go shopping today. Jungkook looked at his love, wanting to say no because of the stress from the lost film, but when he saw Taehyung glowing face, he smiling gently and smiled. Jungkook, alright. He stepped out and opened the car door for Taehyung, extending his hand with a soft smile. Jungkook, my majesty. Taehyung sweetly placed his hand on Jungkook. Taehyung, you are so cheesy. He got inside the car and Jungkook went to the driver's seat, started the engine. Taehyung looked out of the window for a while, then turned to Jungkook with a smile. Jungkook, do you know my birthday is coming soon? Jungkook keep his eyes on the road but smiled softly. Jungkook, yes, my so what gift does my want for his birthday? Taehyung blessing holding his cheeks. I really like when you call me that. He paused for a moment, looked nervous. Taehyung, actually for my birthday, I want to call my family. Jungkook's expression changed in a second. His voice turned firm. Jungkook, no need to call them. The short sentence made him sad. He turned his face away, looking out of the window to hide his expression. Jungkook noticed the change in his mood. His heart as seeing Taehyung said. He reached up and placed a comforting hand on Taehyung's thigh. Jungkook, my heart, you know what they did to you. You remember it too, right? It's and still you want to say them. Taehyung stayed silent, his finger trembling on his lap. Jungkook, my love, I hate it when you stay silent. He glanced at Taehyung hopelessly. Taehyung spoke softly, his voice almost breaking. Taehyung, I just miss them. And the broke voice stabbed Jungkook's heart in a flash. He remembered everything. Taehyung's tears filled eyes, his shaking body, the pain, the betrayal. He clenched the stressing while Titan tried to calm himself. After a few seconds of silence, Jungkook let out a long breath and spoke gently. Jungkook, Taehyung, It's okay, bring them over, I'll manage. He smiled warmly at his love, glancing quickly at him before turning his eyes back to the road. Then looked at Jungkook with surprise and happiness, and then gave him the most beautiful smile. Then, thank you, Jungkook. Jungkook softened even more, his voice filled with love. Jungkook, I know you just want to forgive them, but promise me one thing: don't ever let me hear that broken voice again. I can't take it. Taehyung smiled sweetly and nodded. Okay, my Jungkook. Jungkook blushed and made a face. Jungkook, alright, I'll tell you, call me that, but only when we are alone. Taehyung pouting playfully. Taehyung, not even in front of your parents. Jungkook, never. Taehyung, but it's such a cute nickname for you, Jungkook. Jungkook, yeah, yeah, stop teasing me. I'm driving. Taehyung, laughing. Jungkook, never. The tense moment faded away, replaced by a softer laughter and warm. Jungkook was relieved to see Taehyung smile again. After a while, Taehyung, Jungkook, will you come pick me up after my dance class? Jungkook smiled and nodded. Jungkook, of course. I can't let you come alone. You are so attractive. What if someone tried to win my wife's heart? Taehyung wrapped his arms around Jungkook's neck. Taehyung, then you won't leave the person who tried to take your wife. Jungkook smiled, pulling Taehyung close by the waist. Jungkook, you already know what I'll do. Taehyung giggled softly. Taehyung, okay, I have to go now or my student won't leave me. He let go of Jungkook neck gently. Jungkook leaned forward and licked Taehyung's lips sweetly. Jungkook, alright, take care. Taehyung blushed and returned the kiss quickly. Taehyung, you too. Jungkook, both of them giggled full of love and laughter. Good afternoon, Mr. John, who be the personal assistant of John. Jungkook greeted with a bright smile as he bowed respectfully and opened the car door. John Jungkook stepped inside without a word and just nodded his head, showing his usual cold and calm attitude. Hobie quickly closed the door and took his seat in the driver's seat. He peeked at the rear mirror and asked politely, Hobie, where to Sir Jungkook looked up from the file in his hand and replied in a deep voice. Jungkook to my in-law house. Hobie blinked in surprise. He was confused. Hobie thinking, why does Sir want to go there? He really doesn't like his in-laws. But he knew better than to question too much. He gave a small nod and started the car. The driver was quiet. Jungkook was reading files seriously and Hobie focused on drive. The silence filled the car like always, but after a few minutes, Hobie gained some courage. Hobie sure. Jungkook, he answered without looking up. Hobie, I mean, why do you want to go to your in-laws, sir? Jungkook slowly looking away from his file, his cold eyes stared at Hobie, thought the mirror. Hobie gaped, feeling sweat forming on his forehead. Hobie thinking, oh no, I shouldn't have asked that. But Jungkook didn't get angry. After a moment of silence, he finally said in a low voice, Jungkook Taehyung said he wanted to see his family on his birthday. Hobie blinked in surprise, but then nodded understanding. He smiled a little and didn't ask anything more. He knew his boss hated when people repeated questions. After about 80 minutes, they finally reached Taehoon's family house. Hobi quickly got out and opened the car door for Jungkook. Jungkook stepped out slowly and stood in front of the house, staring at it with deep eyes. He took a deep breath, and Hobi saw him clench his fist tightly, his face slow, a storm of memory and pain. Hobi softly said, "Are you okay?" Jungkook opened his eyes and nodded slightly without speaking. Hobi knew that was the end of the conversation. Jungkook strongly, "Let's go." Um, they both walked towards the house. Hobi rang the doorbell, and a few seconds later, they heard footsteps. The door opened and a boy stood there, Flixie. His eyes widened in surprise when he saw Jungkook. Jungkook quickly, "Can I come in?" Flixie nervously, "Yes, please." He moved aside quickly. Jungkook walked in like a king entering his court, with Hobi following him. Flixie closed the door quickly and turned around, still looking nervous. A lady voice came from upstairs, "Mrs. Kim." Flixie, who's at the door?" Flixie shouting, "Mr. John is here." Jungkook sat down on the couch silently, his face cold and strong. Flixie carefully, "Mr. John, would you like to drink something?" Jungkook without looking at him, "No." Flixie looked down, feeling hard. Just then a lady came down in stairs, "Mrs. Kim." She tried to smile, but she looked nervous. "Mrs. Kim, Jungkook, you are here." Jungkook didn't smile. He glanced at her and said in a fast tone, "Jungkook, seek Mr. Kim." Mrs. Kim. She nodded quickly and sat down. Jungkook, calm but cold. "Where is Mr. Kim?" Mrs. Kim nervously, "He is in his office right now." Jungkook stared at her, his face showing enormous. And Jungkook, "I want you and your family to come to Taehoon's birthday party." Flixie and Mrs. Jan looked shocked. Mrs. Kim slowly, "Taehoon?" Jungkook, "Yes, Taehoon want to see his family." Mrs. Jan softly, "Really?" But seeing Jungkook's sharp look, she quickly added, "Mrs. Kim, yes, we will come definitely." Jungkook stood up and said, "Jungkook, we'll see you at the party then." He turned to leave, but Flixie suddenly asked, "Flixie, how is Taehoon?" Jungkook paused, turned his face slightly and said coldly, "Jungkook, my family take care of him better than you all ever did." Without waiting for another word, he left the house. So we followed and opened the car door quickly. Jungkook got in, took a deep breath and pulled out his phone. He dialed a number. Taehoon, excited, was on call. Jungkook, hearing that sweet voice, Jungkook's lips softened from a rare smile. Jungkook, softly, "What my baby doing?" Hobi heard the change in Jungkook's tone. He smiled a little. He knew this boy, Taehoon, was the only person who could melt Jungkook's cold heart. Taehoon giggled, "Just packing my things." Jungkook, "I'm coming to pick you up." Taehoon, "All right, I'll be waiting." Jungkook gently, "Bye." He waited. Bye-bye." Jungkook smiled and started at his phone wallpaper. Taehoon, cute picture. His eyes softened, but then Hobi stopped the car. "Sir, we are here." Jungkook quickly put the phone in his pocket and got out. He looked around but didn't see Taehoon. Jungkook family, "Where is he?" He walked fast forward and the dance class. When he entered the room, he saw Taehoon sitting on the floor, pouting. As soon as Taehoon saw Jungkook, his face lit up. He ran to him and hugged him tightly. Taehoon pouting, "Why did you come late?" Jungkook smiled and hugged Taehoon's slim waist gently. Jungkook softly, I'm sorry. He pulled back to look at his lovely wife. Jungkook childishly, but you were not outside. I got worried. Giggle. Oh, sorry. He Jungkook just playfully. Jungkook smiled and kissed his nurse, making Taehyung giggle even more. Jungkook smiled. Let's go. They walked hand in hand into the car. Hobie stood nearby, watching the couple with soft eyes. He saw the real love between them. His cold boss became a soft man in front of his boy. As Hobie went to open the door, Jungkook stopped him with a small motion of his eyes. Hobie understood and stepped back. Jungkook opened the door himself and bowed a little. Jungkook playfully, Majesty, please. Taehyung loved him, sir. Thanks, Your Highness. Taehyung got into the car with a smile. Jungkook followed him. Hobie smiled as he started the car again, hearing the two giggle and talking non-stop. Their love was true, sweet, and heartwarming.